So I have an update on Yochanan Avraham, whose real name is John Wayne Jr. So a lot has happened since the last video about him. Basically, he visited Crown Heights, and he got aliyah at 770, and he got honors at Rubashkin Sukkah. I believe he told the people at 770 that he was a BT because he didn't want questions asked about his conversion. Someone named Yehuda Heshkalevowitz. I don't know how to pronounce his name really well, so I'm just going to spell it. His name is Hashkelevich. Vouched for him, also known as From Reporter. He vouched for him, and he got honors at Rubashkin Synagogue and aliyah at 770. If you don't remember correctly, Yochanan is the guy who's famous for burning Qurans, peeing on Qurans, using Qurans as a doormat, using Qurans as a cutting board, doing Draw Muhammad Day, doing hateful videos about Christians, Muslims, attacking people on YouTube, BitChute, all these other avenues he uses. A lot of times he'll delete videos. He does Jewish videos, but a lot of times they're like Jewish bloopers. He does a lot of mess up with the Judaism he tries to share and the Jewish knowledge he tries to share. A lot of times, like I said, he deletes videos after people criticize his videos. But he's basically a very, very hateful person. Yeah, and this guy Yehuda vouched for him, but like everybody who's ever known him says he's not really Jewish. Even the Jewish community say he's not really Jewish. People say, why am I attacking this guy? It's because he's attacked me over and over again. It's because he hates on Christians and Muslims a lot. He hates on a lot of people. I've never questioned anybody's conversion, but the thing is, there is no conversion to question here because there's probably never been a conversion. And the thing is, I think the Jewish community has every right that if someone walks into our community and says, I'm Jewish, quote unquote, and they're not really Jewish, we have every right to protect ourselves and say that they're not Jewish and not allow them to do certain things that only Jews can do, So I think we have every right to ask questions and see who they are, as long as we're being fair and as long as the right people are asking questions. And I think the right people have asked questions about him, and it's been found out already. And why does this still up for debate by certain people? I don't understand. But I think most people have already accepted that he's not Jewish. He's just Jewish on YouTube. And why this guy Yehuda pulled the wool over the Lubavitchers' eyes and vouched for him so that he could get aliyah at 770 and honors at Rubashkin Sukkah is beyond me. But let me show you all these videos so that you see proof of this. First of all, I'm going to show you his video of Yochanan's video of burning the Quran. So you just get a little background, just in case you're not familiar with his videos. Let me share my screen right now on that.
There you go. Virginia Beach. I spent time in Miami Beach. That's man, rich area. A lot of hot women.
I'm on vacation to Fred down here. Sam, to go see my buddy Love.
There you go. Allah will establish and strengthen those who believe. Oh, great. I have the strength to go like this and then go right into here.
It would have been funny if you had a careful not to put it out. You almost.
Fire's all right.
Have like an Alex Jones moment where he's doing the thing with the pickle jar, like he popped it, and then he can't actually open it. It's like, I'd say it's not scripted. It would have been funny if you couldn't pull the page out.
We're not getting people coming in. I think people are a little afraid to come.
Okay, I think we've seen enough of that. Okay, so yeah, so he's burning the Quran there. So yeah, he's done burn the Quran, draw Muhammad Day, pee on the Quran, use the Quran as a doormat, use the Quran as a cutting board. And he also does tons of hateful language about Jews and Christians in many of his videos. He just goes on and on. If you watch his videos, you're bound to hear it. Okay, so anyways, now he got honors at Rubashkin Sukkah, and Yehuda actually took a video of it. Yehuda is also known as Firm Reporter, by the way. You can find that information online. Okay, so let me share the screen and show that video.
Oh, there's another title there. Ah, it's not. There's a title.
So that happened while Yochanan was visiting Crown Heights. Yehuda pulled the wool over the Lubavitchers' eyes. But Yehuda, who is internet stalking me and bullying me and lives in San Francisco, so doesn't really know any personal information about me except what he hears online, did this voice note where he even admits that Yochanan is not Jewish. And I'm going to play it for you guys. I hope you guys can hear it. So he admits that Yochanan is not Jewish in this voice note. Yeah, and he says some stuff about me being on government assistance, but Yehuda doesn't know anything about my finances at all. Yeah, he doesn't know anything about my finances. So, and my finances is none of his business anyways.
She's living on government funding because she knows how to get it. And this guy's actually working a job at Walmart, and she's pissing on him. And he goes with a hat and jacket. He walks on Shabbos for miles to go to shul, and she's telling people that he probably did struggle with his conversion, and that's the problem with the Rabbanim, because they should be able to give this guy his gear. He's just a simple yid or guy, right? So they should give him his paper. So he's going through this organization, that organization, and these Rabbanim are going to one day pay for it. They're going to get it. The karma's going to come to them. If a guy suffered long enough, one of these guys are going to get hurt. So she puts them down. She's trying to put him down, an evil skunk, and she has the chutzpah that when someone asks her, why do you do it to others? She says, oh, I'm being attacked.
Well, you know what? I've never questioned anybody about their conversion except Yochanan, but Yochanan is a hateful person, and we have every right to protect the Jewish community from someone who spews that much hate at other communities and will probably bring hate to us, because that kind of hate fuels anti-Semitism upon Jews when someone is masquerading as a Jew doing it. Wearing Chabad garb, burning Qurans is not good for the Jewish community. Anyways, so even Yehuda there is saying that he knows that Yochanan is not Jewish. Even the Yehuda advocated for Yochanan to have aliyah at 770. So that's really problematic because Yehuda pulled the wool over the Lubavitchers' eyes. Yochanan could not have gotten aliyah at 770 alone without Yochanan, or gotten the honors at Rubashkin Sukkah without Yehuda advocating for him. So that's really problematic. Yehuda knew it all along. So that's a problem. But anyways, yeah, now Yochanan probably didn't convert, but even if he had a conversion of some sort, which, you know, the rabbis probably aren't giving him a legit conversion. You know, Yehuda says he should have a legit conversion because he's doing all these crazy things. He doesn't have the Jewish knowledge to have a legit conversion. Let me show you. Yochanan's videos are very funny because it's always like Jewish bloopers. Some of the crazy things that Yochanan says about Judaism. Here's one example where Yochanan says that you're supposed to have hechshers in books and that every Jewish book needs to have a hechsher. Let me share the screen.
Hi, I'm Dr. Amy Killen. I have my own medical practice, and I've been
Mazel Tov, Siman Tov. And of course, every book has a hechsher. And you need a hechsher. Order to read a book, you need a hechsher. It has to be kosher. Believe it or not, it has to be kosher. I can't read something that has no hechsher. I can't eat something that has no hechsher. I can't believe in something that has no hechsher. It has to have a hechsher. It has to. So let's read Genesis. Let's go with Genesis, Bereit Sheet.
Okay, sorry about the technical difficulties there, but you see he claims that every book needs to have a hechsher, and that every Jewish book or every kosher Jewish book, in his opinion, has a hechsher. Okay, there's something else that Yochanan claims about Judaism. You can't wear a kippah with a star. Let me share that screen.
Going on. European Jewish population is as low as it was 1,000 years ago, and the future doesn't look so bright. It's just the way it is. We have to return to Israel. We have to make aliyah. We have to get to the Eretz Yisrael, the land of Israel. We have.
Today, we're going to have a debate. We all know that in Judaism, we have positive commandments. Those are the things that
have to go home. Jew, go home. Now, you should be wearing this kippah because it has stars on it, and technically you're not allowed to have stars on your yarmulke. A man celebrates Sukkot in Rome.
Okay, so basically he said that you're not allowed to wear a kippah with stars on it. Again, sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm getting used to sharing videos from YouTube on live stream. It's kind of a little bit of a challenge there. But yeah, so he says crazy things on YouTube that have nothing to do with Judaism whatsoever. Yeah, so if you watch Yochanan's videos, they're like Jewish bloopers. But yeah, so that's the update on Yochanan. That's how he's doing. He's making funny Jewy videos on YouTube. He's not doing Jewish news more than Jewish classes. He's begging for people to send him stuff on his Amazon wish list and money through PayPal. Yeah, I don't understand why he doesn't have a Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur or Moxer yet, since that's like one of the first things you need as a Jew to celebrate the high holidays. Yeah, well, he hasn't bought that on his own. They're like $12. I mean, they're not that expensive, but he's asking somebody to buy him a very expensive one. I think it is. I looked at the price like really quickly on his wish list. But yeah, so he's asking for very pricey books on his Amazon wish list. Yeah, I mean, one thing I've always told potential converts and converts, don't start GoFundMe's and a wish list for your stuff. Like if you're going to be Jewish, like make sure you can afford it. It's very tacky to start begging people for money. Like that's not the way to go. Like I get that he's working and he only works at Walmart and that's like minimum wage, but like you should be able to afford to be Jewish. You can afford to do it cheaply. Like I'm sorry. Like instead of paying like $25, however much you're paying a month for your like StreamYard, because I think that's what he uses, like go buy a Moxer. Go support yourself. Use that money to buy books and get off YouTube.